Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. This is Chris Holman, and we're on the island for the policy conference put on by the Detroit Regional Chamber of Commerce. And one of the great things up here are the personalities that are up here. And we just grabbed Ari Weinsweig. He was just walking down the aisle innocently enough, right?
And I've never been here, so I wanted to see what this looked like.
It's unbelievable. I was amazed you weren't bussing tables, to be quite frank.
I almost started picking up the paper towels on the floor in the bathroom, but I decided it wasn't good form before I went out to speak.
We're gonna give you a little bottle of that hand sanitizer, so you can
appreciate it.
Right? Of course, you know Ari is Zingerman's, world famous in Ann Arbor, and we've all been in your place, both your places over there, as a matter of fact. So, tell me about life. Huh? Come on.
Life is good. What do you want to know?
There you go.
Give me a slightly more specific.
Well, you should have such interesting management style.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that's one of the reasons that you keep people a long time. They stay there, etc. Yeah. I sat through one of your management. We brought up some CEOs to sit through one of your management presentations. How's business? I mean,
this is pretty good. You know, it's always imperfect, but things are good. I feel super fortunate, and we get to work with great people in a great town, and work with really high quality products, and I feel really lucky for that. So things are good. Just we got our little Korean restaurant open a few years ago. I don't know if you've been there yet.
I have not.
We have our food tours going, so we take small 15, 16, 17, 18 people to there's one just in Hungary last week, in Budapest, and just go visit like producers that we buy from, wineries, eat in really cool restaurants and stuff. So we got all that going, and we actually have Camp Bacon going right now. In fact, I'm going back tonight for...
This is one of the reasons we actually start filming, right? Start for T-shirts.
Absolutely. So, yeah, Camp Bacon, the main event is tomorrow, if anybody's listening live. And we got a few seats. We're almost sold out. We only take 100 people. And we got, just like this conference, but it's all about pork, and you get to eat all the bacon you can eat, and with all due respect to what they're serving today, it's a better quality of bacon.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about your philosophy, because I remember reading one of your books, and the word anarchy was in it.
Yeah. Well, I write a lot about the anarchists. I studied anarchism, and counter to what the world at large has been led to believe, it's not about chaos at all. It's all about organization. It's just about involving people in the design of the organization of which they're a part, as opposed to imposing it from some hierarchically removed upper level group of people that's not dealing with the day-to-day. So it's all about organization, and it's really a belief system that's about what I just talked about, which is respect for everybody, treat everybody like an intelligent, caring, creative human being, which I think they are, and try to do good in the world. So it's the opposite of politics, with all due respect to this conference. It's a belief system about how you deal with people. I'll leave that to
you guys have a division that makes a great deal of difference in talking about management structures.
Yeah, so Zingtrain is our training business. Zingtrain.com's got all the seminars and also the business books that I write, because we're kind of off the grid with those. We print them in Ann Arbor. We do all the design locally. So we just teach our approaches and our philosophy, and we don't do consulting really. It's just teaching and sharing what we do, and then encouraging people, if they're interested, and helping them if they want to adapt it to their own ecosystem. So yeah.
So one of the things we talked about off air was how long you keep your people, and that's a real phenomenon. But I guess it's part of that buy-in. If you design the system, it becomes yours.
It's not. We're not perfect. I mean, we mess up daily, just like everybody else. And I've come to view business more and more like an ecosystem. And it's just, in a healthy ecosystem, there's a preponderance of health. So there's still problems. There's still trees dying and whatever. But hopefully, you're turning your failures, your learnings into success. Just like in nature, when something dies on the forest floor, it'll gradually be turned into compost and create new energy and new health.
Well, it's a kind of a dismal cycle. I think of myself as being turned into compost.
One of the most, well, you're going to be, dude, whether you like it or not. But, you're in a beautiful ecosystem up here, all those trees. I mean, we're always trying to get better and learn from our mistakes and just.
Okay, what got you into your new restaurant?
Well, our vision is to open, a series of businesses all in the Ann Arbor area, and what they are is driven mostly by the prospective partner and what they want to do. And so there's both of those businesses. The partners are women, Christy Brableck and the Food Tours, who's worked with us for 15 years, I think, and then Jihei Kim is the partner at Miss Kim. And she's worked with us for 8 or 9 years maybe. And, the idea is to help people. It works way better when it's their idea than when somebody else imposes it on them. So, it's hard. It's hard to be in business. It's hard to be in the food business. And if you haven't really committed internally to going the distance, most people don't make it.
Well, look, on the way out, I want to give you a little commercial. If you've got staff out there, get them involved in Zingtrain, because it's really a great program. And read the books. There's a lot of words, no pictures, but read the books.
There's a few pictures.
Okay. Ari Weinsweig, thanks for being here for a minute and for sharing what you share on a daily basis. We appreciate it. Always good to see you. All right, good to see you.